Welcome to Nature Wonders for You, where we embark on captivating journeys to explore the world's most breathtaking natural marvels. Today, our adventure leads us to the enchanting village of Giethoorn, nestled in the heart of the Netherlands. Known as the Venice of the North, Giethoorn beckons with its serene canals, lush greenery, and quaint thatched-roof cottages. Join us as we meander through its picturesque waterways, immersing ourselves in the tranquil ambience and discovering the harmony between man and nature. Get ready to be mesmerized by the timeless beauty of Giethoorn, where every corner unveils a new wonder waiting to be explored. Let's embark on this unforgettable journey together and delve into the natural splendor of Giethoorn, only on Nature Wonders for You. Giethoorn, a quaint village nestled in the picturesque province of Overijssel, Netherlands, is often hailed as the Venice of the North for its enchanting network of canals, charming thatched-roof cottages, and serene ambience. Located in the heart of the De Wieden Nature Reserve, Giethoorn offers visitors a glimpse into a simpler way of life, where transportation primarily revolves around boats gliding silently through narrow waterways. The village's history dates back to the 13th century when it was established by peat harvesters who dug canals for transportation and peat extraction. Today, Giethoorn is a popular destination for tourists seeking tranquility, natural beauty, and a touch of old-world charm. Tourism has an influence on the old traditional town. The village, still only fully accessible by boat, is one of several places commonly known as the Venice of the North or Venice of the Netherlands. Giethoorn has 176 bridges. The history of Giethoorn goes back to the time of the peat makers who dredged the peat to make peat around 1600. Canals were dug to transport the peat. The first inhabitants, the Flagellants, settled in the settlement around 1230. The discovery of the remains of goat horns resulted in the name Giethoorn, which was later corrupted into Giethoorn and eventually changed to Giethoorn. In the early 1900s, the peat slowly ran out and the peat cutters had to exchange their work for agriculture. Cows, hay and reeds were transported by water with the characteristic punters. High bridges were built to transport those high loads. The bridges, many waters and punts that were built at that time are still characteristic of the picturesque village as we know it today. You must know by now that Giethoorn is one of the most beautiful, dreamlike villages in the Netherlands. You must have heard that cars are not allowed to enter here, that the place is teeming with medieval cottages and old wooden bridges, and that the boat rides are to die for. All these are true, but there are things you probably didn't know about Giethoorn. There are still old cottages and ancient wooden bridges in the village. There is also a museum that has preserved the locals' old way of life. The Old Montjuïc Museum is actually a typical farmhouse from hundreds of years ago. Museum staff are actors in costume, and they will show you how people in Giethoorn used to cut peat and build punters or small boats. It is true that cars are not allowed in the village, but there are roads and park areas you can use. The roads will take you to where you can park for free, and then you begin your amazing Giethoorn experience on foot. The most popular path in the village is its main walking strip that is only accessible by footpath or canal. This will take you to the cafes, shops, and restaurants along the canals, and you definitely won't need a car to get there. Giethoorn may not ring a bell as much as Amsterdam or Rotterdam would, but this enchanting village is now popular that it gets packed with tour groups and visitors during peak days. Although Giethoorn is definitely quiet and tranquil, crowds of excited tourists lining up to try the whisper boats usually disrupt the peace. You must know that Giethoorn is the Venice of the Netherlands. Just like Venice, the canals are indeed lovely canals but packed with people. Many tourists don't know how to steer their little boats and end up bumping into the edges of the canals. Avoid the rush by scheduling your visit on low days. You could find it difficult getting a bicycle or boat to rent on weekends. Recently, the village is most popular to Chinese tourists, outnumbering everyone else 75 to 1 every year. The village and its residents are most quiet, naturally going about their day-to-day lives during the weeks. Giethoorn is a tourist destination, but it is also an actual place where families live. About 2,600 inhabitants in this village love their tiny, medieval community, and just like you would really appreciate having some forms of privacy. Keep in mind that Giethoorn is not a museum village simulating life. It is real life, with houses and gardens that are privately owned by residents. The thatch-roofed homes, picturesque farms, and dreamy gardens are so pretty that it's easy to forget people live there. You are not allowed to just walk over the gardens and farms and pick the flowers. Visiting the village any time of the year is fun, especially between April and October, but winter in Giethoorn has its unique style of charm. The place becomes even more enchanting as snow begins to fall. The gardens, farms, and roofs are then covered in a white blanket of ice, and the trees with glistening snowflakes. It's like stepping inside a frozen world of wizards, fairies, unicorns, princesses, and other magical beings. Imagine skating on the frozen canals, rivers, and lakes, passing underneath the icy wooden arch bridges. Know also that warm chocolate with whipped cream or a mulled wine at one of the many cafes is just perfect after a lovely skate on a frozen lake. Speaking of winter, you probably didn't know that Giethoorn has its own Santa Claus. They call him Sinterklaas or Saint Nicholas, the Dutch Father Christmas, and he comes on the 5th of December to give children chocolates and marzipan sweets. You most probably didn't know that you can visit Giethoorn and purchase properties when playing the new International Monopoly set. It successfully won over 182 other places across the world who hope to be featured in this ultra-popular board game. The Chinese really love Giethoorn, and it was determined that over 200,000 Chinese fans voted for the inclusion of the village online. Discover more when you get here. There are surprises around every nook and corner, as you stroll around or ride a bicycle along the canals. And in case you haven't heard, you don't have to pay an entrance fee to enter the village. You can even park for free almost anywhere. If you have a boat, you can sail on the lakes for free as well. The village is characterized by its idyllic waterways, which wind their way past quaint cottages adorned with colorful flower gardens, lush greenery, and picturesque bridges. Visitors can explore this enchanting scenery by renting a whisper boat, pedal boat, or canoe, allowing them to navigate the tranquil canals at their leisure. Along the way, they'll encounter local wildlife, including ducks, swans, and herons, adding to the area's natural allure. Giethoorn's architectural beauty lies in its traditional thatched-roof houses, many of which date back centuries. These charming cottages exude a timeless appeal, with their wooden facades and quaint shutters, reflecting the village's rich cultural heritage. Some of these historic buildings have been converted into museums, providing insights into Giethoorn's past and the lives of its inhabitants. The village center is a pedestrian-friendly area, with cobblestone pathways meandering past charming cafes, artisan shops, and restaurants serving authentic Dutch cuisine. Visitors can indulge in local delicacies such as poffertjes, stroopwafels, and freshly caught seafood while soaking in the ambience of this tranquil oasis. Giethoorn's charm transcends seasons, offering unique experiences year-round. In spring, the countryside bursts into life with vibrant tulip fields and blossoming flowers, creating a colorful backdrop for leisurely boat rides. Summer brings warm weather and longer days, perfect for exploring the village's waterways and enjoying outdoor activities such as cycling and hiking in the surrounding nature reserve. Autumn transforms Giethoorn into a kaleidoscope of colors as the leaves change, painting the landscape in hues of red, orange, and gold. Visitors can witness this natural spectacle while strolling along the canals or sipping hot cocoa in cozy cafes. In winter, when the canals freeze over, Giethoorn takes on a magical atmosphere reminiscent of a fairy tale village. Visitors can ice skate along the frozen waterways or enjoy a horse-drawn carriage ride through snow-covered streets, creating memories that last a lifetime. Beyond its natural beauty and charm, Giethoorn offers opportunities for cultural enrichment and relaxation. The village hosts various events and festivals throughout the year, showcasing local traditions, music, and cuisine. Visitors can also unwind in one of Giethoorn's cozy guest houses or bed and breakfasts, where warm hospitality and rustic charm await. For nature enthusiasts, exploring the De Wieden Nature Reserve is a must-do activity. This vast wetland area is home to diverse flora and fauna, including rare bird species and unique ecosystems. Visitors can embark on guided nature walks, bird-watching expeditions, or rent bicycles to explore the reserve's winding trails and scenic vistas. In addition to its natural beauty and cultural heritage, Giethoorn is renowned for its sustainable practices and commitment to preserving its unique environment. The village actively promotes eco-friendly initiatives, such as electric boats and waste reduction programs, ensuring that future generations can continue to enjoy its beauty for years to come. In conclusion, Giethoorn captivates visitors with its timeless charm, tranquil waterways, and idyllic countryside. Whether you're seeking a romantic getaway, a family adventure, or simply a peaceful retreat from the hustle and bustle of modern life, Giethoorn offers an unforgettable experience that transports you to a bygone era of simplicity and serenity.
Mari. Hello.